Would you hear a drone seconds before the inevitable? What comes next will surprise you. The sound of conflict echoes all around, while drones scour every corner of the terrain. In the trenches, every inch is fiercely contested. Operations in secret tunnels shape the dynamics of this modern war. If you want to understand how this story ends, stay with us. What you are about to see contains sensitive footage from the Ukraine-Russia conflict. It is presented strictly for documentary purposes. In the following footage, Ukrainian infantry is engaged in intense firefights with Russian forces. The battle takes place deep within the trenches, where the troops' advance does not stop, even under constant fire.
Давай, давай, давай! Миша! О! Достань блоги, сообщения! Своя! На, пидор! А?
Amid the confrontation, a Ukrainian drone is deployed to provide aerial support and reconnaissance. During the operation, the troops notice that there is, in fact, a Russian drone hovering over the area. Tension quickly rises. Shots are fired at the enemy drone.
Хорошо.
Еще.
А ті що, хуйові?
Да.
Наче. Чого ти нема?
According to official reports, the mission was successfully completed and the trench positions were taken, representing a significant advance on the battlefield. These impressive images from the Chasiv Yar region, a city located in the Donetsk region of eastern Ukraine, show Ukrainian soldiers advancing through the trenches under intense artillery bombardment. Despite the constant danger, the mission continues.
Где?
It is imperative to move forward. Each trench hole is carefully checked.
Подтягивайся. Саня, диви оружием туда постоянно. Иди до их нет.
Кабан, крий, я запакую.
Где вход? Где вход? Стой. Пацаны, чтоб меня не...
Хорошо.
Я понял. Давай, я захожу туда.
Залетай.
Нас! Поешь, урод. Ой, ебать! Пожар, блядь! Ты там... Хорош!
During the offensive, enemy artillery fire is relentless. In many moments, the fighters must take cover in the very positions they have captured in order to survive.
Вылазь! Оп! Да побачили!
Кабан, двери с пулемета!
Брониками заложили двери. Да есть! Стреляем! Отходим! Сейчас. Вау!
Він мені накидає!
Тихо, він каже, не стріляйте. Що, надумав вилазь? Чи ні? А? Виходь.
Amid the
Выход!
clash, a corner
С
of Russian
поднятыми
soldiers
руками!
decides to surrender. In an operation carried out by Ukrainian drones, 2 Russian soldiers were located and targeted by an attack drone. However, despite the drone's attempt to detonate its warhead, the fuse malfunctioned, causing the device to crash without exploding.
Вылазь,
The footage
пидор!
shows Ukrainian soldiers conducting an offensive in search of Russian troops in the Donetsk region. During the mission, they located a Russian soldier hiding inside a pipeline. Despite repeated calls to surrender, the Russian soldier refused.
Аккуратно, с тобой тоже надо есть, но дальше.
Footage captured by a helmet-mounted camera shows a group of Russian soldiers attempting to evacuate in a vehicle, but upon spotting the drone, the tension in the environment increases. They scan the sky for the device.
Идет!
One of the Russian soldiers opens fire on the drone with his rifle but misses the target.
А?
The group of soldiers begins to retreat from the area immediately.
Давай это! Так дальше ее, так!
In another location, the 14th Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine launched a new mission to find Russian soldiers. Whenever possible, Ukrainian forces offer the enemy a chance to surrender.
Пипчик, там, братан, там, ту сторону.
The mission continued, and Ukrainian troops located another enemy position. The assault began with the use of automatic weapons and grenades.
Это потом. Кинул футбол? Да.
This footage, obtained in mid-March 2025, illustrates the advance of Russian troops during the recapture of the city of Sucha in the Kursk region. Russian troops used a gas pipeline north of Sucha to infiltrate behind Ukrainian lines and launch a surprise attack on the city's defenses. The soldiers traveled approximately 15 kilometers inside the pipeline, remaining underground for several days. After a series of failed attempts to expel Ukrainian forces, the Russian operation forced them to withdraw. Approximately 78,000 Russian troops, including between 11,000 and 12,000 North Korean soldiers, were mobilized in a coordinated counteroffensive, systematically reclaiming the territory. Another helmet cam recording shows Ukrainian soldiers in a vehicle during their retreat from Kursk. One of the drones nearly hits its target. The soldiers drive along the road, passing several destroyed vehicles, fully aware of the imminent risk of further attacks. At one point, they stop, and one soldier tries to repel a drone with a shotgun, unsuccessfully. He then switches to an assault rifle and repeatedly attempts to shoot down the drone as it flies overhead, but also fails. The drone makes one final dive toward the Ukrainian pickup truck, but miraculously does not hit it, allowing the soldiers to quickly leave the area after the incident. In these images, we see Ukrainian soldiers advancing with determination, storming Russian trenches.
Право вход. Пацаны, сюда!
Летить щось. Ти провірав бліндаж?
Every
Сєпа,
hole, every
ви
makeshift
провіряли ту
shelter
нору?
is carefully checked for enemies.
Ты кто?
The tension in the air is palpable.
Братаны!
откуда ты, ебать?
Suddenly, amid the chaos, an unexpected moment, a Russian soldier surrenders. You watch through to the end. Only real ones do that. Show some love with a like.